Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for my Virgos. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, your person, the Sun, Leo Energy. Your energy, the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? And we see the Emperor energy. Oh, Virgos. Oh, Virgo. All right, so we have strong divine counterpart energy. Some of my Virgos, you may be feeling a little overwhelmed is what I'm getting. Or you may feel like you need to protect your energy because there is a real intensity to this connection. Now, we're going to pull cards and clarify, but I have to say initially what I'm getting, Virgos, some of you definitely want to fight for this. This is something that feels really good. It feels really different. But some of you feel like you need to set strong boundaries because you may be worried either that you're going to lose yourself in this relationship, or maybe being in this relationship is, especially for those of you who like have your own businesses or have been built, working really hard and really independent, that somehow this relationship or being in this relationship may take away from that. And it very well may not, right? But it may be a little bit of a fear that I'm picking up on here from my Virgos. And we see the Ace of Wands in reverse. This person's worried that you're going to reject them, Virgo, or that you have rejected them, or maybe you're not attracted to them, or you don't feel the same way. The energy I'm getting right now is not that you don't feel the same way, but my Virgos are going into protective mode because this feels really good, and you feel like if you allow it, this is something that could really take over. All right, so let's see what we get. The Sun card. This person's passionate. They're playful. They get attention. They like a lot of attention. They want growth and expansion. They're happy with you, Virgo. The Page of Wands. They're ready to take a risk, a leap of faith. Again, this person, I don't feel like they're necessarily impulsive, but I feel like they're really confident. And I feel like my Virgos, you really like that about them. And I get that you feel the same way, but at the same time, you're more like your Virgo brain is like, whoa, 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 let's slow this down, or let's take it step by step. Let's be sure. All right, and they're viewing you as the moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. So this person sees you very clearly, Virgo. Now, they might not completely understand your actions at this point in time, or they may not understand some of the hesitation that you have around this connection, but I get that this person sees you very clearly as somebody they want to be with. All right, so you might have pulled back a little bit with your communication here, Virgo. Let's see. And you may feel like, okay, I've got to protect myself. I've got to maintain, my independence. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, some of you, you can see yourself moving towards the Ten of Cups with this person. But I feel like some of my Virgos, you're like, but I kind of need to like pull back a little bit. All right, you're viewing them as the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you see this person very clearly. In fact, Virgo, I do think you feel like this person is very honest and direct, and I think you really love that. And they want to move forward with you. We see the Emperor energy. What's going on between you, Virgo, is some of you haven't been with somebody like this in a while. And I think they're seeing you as absolutely next level. So it's like they're ready to charge forward. They're all in. And I feel like some of my Virgos, you are like, maybe, I just kind of get this energy like you're maybe not used to this type of energy. All right, like you've been dealing with duds or people that kind of are tepid when it comes to the relationship. And this person is anything but. So they're viewing the relationship as the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's different. It's out of the ordinary here. But I also think this person's a little bit worried about where it's going, and not because of them, but because they're reading your energy as like wanting to pull back, wanting to walk away. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Star card in reverse. This has been a Tower moment for you. Some of my Virgos, you've been, living a very neat little organized Virgo life. I'm a Virgo rising. I can say these types of things, right? Like living this very neat little organized, routine-oriented, stable, independent Virgo life. And this is something that feels like it's coming to shake things up. And some of you, you felt a little bit of this wobble and you're trying to just regain control, regain independence, and make sure that what you've built doesn't suffer because of this seemingly great passion here. All right, so your energy, the World in reverse. So we see Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. So yeah, you might feel like you and this person are a bit different. Okay, maybe you feel like there's a difference in what you two want, what the end game is here. But I also just feel like some of my Virgos, you feel like there's something maybe you need to accomplish or you need to close out before you can fully give to this connection. All right. But I kind of feel, Virgos, some of you, it's just because this feels a bit overwhelming. All right. And especially to those of you, like I said, you've been independent or you've been single for a while, and boom, you have this like force of nature coming towards you. Somebody who's very powerful, very passionate. All right. And we see the Angel of Strength. So strong Leo energy. Again, I'm getting this person is powerful, Virgo. They know what they want. They tell you what they want. And I do think this feels really good because I don't think there's a lot of guessing here. All right. And we see broken heart. So this person, I do feel with the broken heart energy and the Ace of Wands, like this person does worry, Virgo, that, that you're going to break their heart or that you're not going to feel the same. All right. And we see financial constraints in reverse. This is somebody who has a lot to offer. This is somebody who has a lot to offer. And some of my Virgos, like I said, you've been in such a strong, independent energy that you're like, oh gosh, not that you don't know what to do with this, but it just feels different, that you need to take some time, step back and recalibrate. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person for my Virgos. Yeah, things are coming to light. Some of you, this connection is meant to come into your life to help you heal, or you're helping this person heal. I feel like they do have a very light-hearted energy. I also think, Virgo, you can talk to this person about your vulnerabilities and your insecurities, about, this interconnectedness after being independent for so long. And we see that this person is watching. I don't think this person is stalking you or gaslighting you or focusing out. But, they may be right now giving you space, but they definitely have eyes on you, Virgo. And they may have had eyes on you for quite some time. All right, so Virgo, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Speak your truth here, Virgo. I love this energy of solidarity. You and this person, I do feel like you can co-regulate together. All right. I feel like this is a connection that's worth protecting. That could be a power couple situation once you kind of get on the same wavelength. And we see competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Some of my Virgos, you could have some fears here. Okay, that this person has other options, or maybe that like you can't really trust this. And for some of my other Virgos, you might have some sort of third-party interference on your end. Now, obviously, it could be a romantic rival, but I'm kind of getting, Virgo, it's your independence. And when I'm saying this, I'm not saying there's anything wrong or bad with being independent. A lot of you, you've been in survival mode. You've had to do it for yourself. And it's not an overnight switch where you're just like, oh yeah, now I'm in this relationship and everything's going to be fine and we co-regulate and we build together. It's a really hard switch to make. All right. So I kind of feel like you need to be easy with yourselves as you figure this out. All right, so let's see what's hidden that we need to know here. Anything hidden that we need to know? All right, we see fling and learning karmic lessons. I think your person's worried that you're going to chalk this up to a fling. Yeah, that you're not going to, that you don't see a future. And some of you are worried about the future. Some of you, you're not sure about a future here with this person. But I feel like these are this person's fears, and we see that with the Ace of Wands in reverse, that this is just going to be something short-lived, or that this is just going to be another lesson. Because I do feel, Virgo, this person has fallen for you, okay? So let's see what else we need to know. Return to your body. Yeah, I was going to say that earlier. Grounding restores clarity. And ground into the present. So ground, 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 my Virgos. Bring your focus back to what's real and what's happening now. All right, anything else my Virgos need to know? Something is missing, and ground before you interpret. So we get 3 different cards that say, Virgos, ground, ground, ground. And something here might be missing. And it feels like it's more clarity, but I feel like you're going to get that clarity when you ground and make the right decision for you, Virgo. This feels like it's more than enough for them, but I feel the big question is this enough for you? All right, let's see what this person wants to say to my lovely Virgos before we wrap this up. What do they want to say to my Virgos? I've thought about you a lot lately. Yeah, like constantly. And I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. I feel like this is somebody who's very authentic. And I think it's hard to find. So again, this is also something that I feel takes my Virgos aback a little bit. All right, I'm going to leave it here, my Virgos. Let me know how this resonated. Sending you love and light. Take care.